Senators on Friday at a meeting with President Bola Tinubu's economic team in Abuja lamented the prevailing economic crisis in the country, taking turns to question the economic policy and performance of the federal government. The lawmakers lambasted the federal government's strategy, stressing that it wasn't working. Taking the lead, Senator Sani Musa, APC Niger, regretted that there was a lot of lapses in the economy, including rising inflation. 70% of Nigerians cannot boast of 3 square meals. He also lamented that unemployment is at about 37%, adding that hunger is poverty and this leads to a spike in insecurity. We must tell ourselves these policies of government are not doing what? Working. Okay, why would you allow your foreign exchange to skyrocket? This is never done. On insecurity, he said investors would definitely shun Nigeria as an investment destination. How many foreign direct investments have we attracted as a country? Many companies have divested from the country, he maintained. On previous loans, he said that the National Security or National Assembly has approved foreign loans for the government, but they have not reflected on the economy. We have taken a lot of loans, repatriated looted funds from abroad into the country, but cannot say what the money was used for, he stressed. He further asked the effect of the 3.3 dollar loan or billion-dollar loan taken by the government to cushion the effects of the volatility of foreign exchange, even as he berated spending as huge as 33 trillion naira on ways and means. He said, we are just printing money. He said, this will surely increase at the end of the year if it remains at 9%. On his part, Senator Ojus Okalu, APC, lamented that manufacturing and farming sectors are dead, with bandits and S-men taking over farms. He said the CBN should stop the dollarization of the economy. He called for the abolition of dollar transactions in the country. He said in South Africa, nobody buys anything with dollar, as he asked what the CBN will do to encourage foreign direct investment. Senator Osita Isunaso said the CBN has no capacity to track the currency, adding that while there is scarcity of cash in banks, billions of naira are stashed in private homes. He said CBN give dollars to commercial banks, but they engage in illicit transactions with those who mop up the dollar and create artificial scarcity in the markets. No liquidity in the system. The CBN should apply for a bailout from the World Bank again. Bailout again. They won't go collect money. All this one. At the end of the day, all these things that they are talking about is all about getting money again, and they will still share it. Yes. Why asking the CBN to answer how much of foreign loans has been approved by the National Assembly, Senator Adamo Aliero questioned how much has been assessed and how much has been allocated to sectors for which they were obtained. He said Nigeria has capacity for food sufficiency. Therefore, there is no excuse for food importation, as Senator Olamilekan Adeola charged the CBN to start its avowed transparency by promptly submitting its budget proposal to the National Assembly. He castigated the CBN for playing an extrajudicial role, such as committing much of the nation's fund to the anchor borrower scheme, stating that the CBN has suddenly become the largest producer of rice in the country. He said it would be highly appreciated if the CBN can be truly transparent. Well, these people have said it the way it ought to be said, but they should not forget that they are part of the problems that we are having. All of you went to go and buy SCG. You are not talking about the mistakes that the CBN governor has made. And meanwhile, you contributed by you spending lavishly. The cost of governance is too high. None of you will say anything concerning that. As you are having the blame, so also the CBN and the president himself, who went to go and remove fuel subsidy without thinking. Also, they have all of you have blames, but you are pinpointing what others are doing. Once they pinpoint what you are doing as well, you don't say anything. You say, oh, it does not matter, you want to do this. When you were buying millions of what do they call it, SUV over 100 something million, people told you the effect of these things, you didn't listen. So also the CBN governor will be telling you that he has not done anything wrong. At the end of the day, who are the people that will suffer it? Who are the people that will bear the brunt? The same we people on the streets. Did Tinubu tell you senators that he ever had economic plan for Nigeria? During the electionary period, he was only dancing at venues of rallies, telling all that it was his turn. He told Nigerians that now statistics we go chop, and you senators class for Tinubu. Why are you not complaining? Ask them. Oh, this is just the beginning. You are very right. Now statistics we get chop. You are all heartless criminals. What about the excess money from subsidy removal you guys are looting? Revolution will soon consume you squadrons. I said it, all of them. They can't exonerate themselves. Tinubu said it was his turn to rule Nigeria. He never made mention of how he will work on the economy for good. He was fighting to be president. Now he's president. History is made. Whether no food to eat or no money to buy, it's never his concern as long as he has been president. That's it. I want to be a president. Whether you are living, whether you are breathing, whether you are drinking, whether you are eating, whether you are not eating, he's become the president. So there's nothing anybody can do about it. Where at the end of all the lectures and theories, what are actions? What are the actions they are going to be taking? The most painful part of it all is that genuine foreign investors willing and eager to invest massively in this country are frustrated by the corruption in the CBN that refuse to end with the Buhari administration. All this is just useless hypocritical talk. The same senators that will steal everything in sight, the only visible and undeniable benefits Nigerians get from their so-called government is fuel subsidy. The majority of Nigerians can sort themselves out financially if they can have access to affordable energy through subsidies. They don't even need a group of thieving politicians to determine their next meal because it is all eye service. Reduce the cost of fuel, return the so-called subsidy, which is all scam anyway, and see the economy bounce back. And this issue of a naira flutes is all nonsense. Do the needful and you see that everything will work out, but they will not do it. They will say and profile the solutions, but nothing will be done. They are calling Atiku and Obi to stop castigating them and profile solutions. All the solutions and advice they've been giving to UAPC, have you people taking it? Even Tinubu himself, all of them know that Tinubu has a problem because the subsidy he went to go and remove, now they want to put it on other people, that after all other people said that they were going to remove fuel subsidy. If they said they want to remove fuel subsidy, they said they're going to remove it the way he removed it. Even all of you, Tinubu disappointed you because that was not what you told him to do. That was not what you all agree. That the subsidy will be removed gradually, but he just says subsidy is gone and he's bragging. On capas okay, the ratio that. So guys, let's say your opinion concerning what these lawmakers have said.